This year she held 65 cooking shows. She's registered 73 bookings and sales of almost $44,000. From Mercedes, Texas, please welcome Director Rose Sines. All right, and we've got us lined up for top 10. Ladies, are you ready to begin? For full calendars now, from Director Karen Vanderkay, number 10.
Commit to a consistent work schedule.
Repeat that. Okay, so you guys can write these down. We're going to repeat them so you can hear it.
Okay. Commit to a consistent work schedule. I consistently work Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights. I prefer only having 2 shows a week, so that means I have at least 1 night a week for phone time. On the nights that I'm not doing shows, I work on the phone, and I spend no less than 30 minutes, but usually closer to the full 2 hours that I've been at a show, following up with leads, host coaching, customer care calls, or a combination of the 3. So commit to a consistent work schedule.
Excellent, number 1. And for number 9, from Director Rose Sines.
Market the host special. This is how I market the host special. Make the current and future host specials desirable by incorporating them in your show recipe. I put the spotlight on those products when guests are preparing the recipe and throughout the show. Some guests purchase them, but others want them at 60% off. So by showing, using, and showcasing all the benefits of the host special products, you will create the I gotta have it or I need it effect. It really works. So market the host special.
All right, thank you, Rose. Karen, number 8.
Make the past host discount work for you. So make the past host discount work for you. I always follow up with my past hosts when their discount is about to expire. What I do, I set dates up as time passes on my computer so I don't miss them. And before her discount expires, I send each past host a mini catalog with the current season, or a mini catalog for the current season. I enclose a postcard with the note telling them that their discount's about to expire, and I give them my web address so that they can go and look up the upcoming specials that I have as the news section on my website. Then during the month that the discount expires, I follow up with a phone call. Using the system, many of my hosts book shows every year or at least every 9 months. Make the past host discount work for you.
That's great. Use it and follow up with them. Rose, number 7.
Keep your show fun and interactive to make bookings contagious. Here's how to keep your show fun and interactive to make bookings contagious. Our job is to equip our customers with great quality products that create fun and memorable moments. Create the atmosphere for fun and a good time. One thing I do to keep fun in the show is to ask the group, who likes to cook? Hands go up, and I pick on the ones that don't like to cook or do not know how to cook and have them do the main part of the recipe. Then you see everyone taking pictures and amazed that they can actually cook. By the end of the show, everyone is talking about how much fun they're having and are asking who's hosting the next party. So keep the fun in your show, keep your show fun and interactive to make bookings contagious.
Thanks, Rose. And Karen, number 6.
Schedule shows for the first 2 weeks of the month with a special offer. So schedule shows for the first 2 weeks of the month with a special offer. What I do is I offer a product for the dollar amount of the date of the show. For instance, I'll offer a special incentive, a product of a $20 to $30 price range for the date that the show is booked. With the product in this price range, the host is going to feel she's getting a bigger bargain by booking earlier in the month. And the earlier in the month, it's obviously the better bargain. Sorry guys, I'm repeating. I might offer a choice of the food chopper or the manual food processor because everyone loves it, or the simple slicer. The first of the month, if she chooses the first of the month, then she gets the chopper or whatever the product is for the $1. If she books on the 10th of the month, then she gets it for $10. This encourages the host to book closer to the beginning and not at the tail of the incentive. And when I order the product for her, I use the host discount so that it's not as big an investment for me. So schedule shows for the first 2 weeks of the month with a special offer.
All right, thanks, Karen. Rose, number 5.
Plant booking seeds and let your host help you. Here's how to plant booking seeds and let your host help you. Make sure to plant booking seeds throughout the show. At the beginning of the show, when I thank the host, I ask her why she booked her show. Her reasons really perk some ears right from the start. While the recipe's cooking, I grab everyone's attention for my booking message. I include the full benefits of hosting and highlight the monthly host special. I also ask the past host to share what her sales were at her show and let her share how much she earned. These live testimonials are great. At the close of the show, I end by explaining how each show booked will benefit the current host. So plant booking seeds and let your host help you.
Thank you, Rose. Karen, number 4.
Work a booth to maximize your bookings and make them stick. So work a booth, maximize your bookings, and make them stick. Here's something that I do that generates probably 3 to 4 bookings per day at a fair, booth fairs. I offer and display a package of products, usually seasonal, and with products that I already have, that I earn like in the June sell-a-thon or something like that, worth maybe $50 to $100. I choose the time frame, usually within the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, for hosts who book within that I choose the time frame, usually within the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, and hosts who book during that time frame earn tickets to earn the prize drawing. They receive tickets for things that the host needs to do anyway. But knowing that they're going to get chances to win this extra prize motivates them to do what I actually tell them to do. Here are examples of what earns a ticket: keeping their original show date, giving me 40 names to send out invitations, making their reminder phone calls, having 12 or more guests in attendance, have at least $200 or more in pre-show sales, a ticket for each $100 in guest sales at the show, a ticket for each booking from their show, closing their show within 3 to 4 days, and having $1,000 shows. The prize drawing is only for the hosts who book at the fair and hold their show within the designated time frame. It really doesn't matter how many tickets you give out because you're only giving out the one package. So work your booth and maximize your bookings and make them stick.
Great, thanks, Karen. Rose, number 3.
Create a sense of urgency and book and close. It's easy to create a sense of urgency and book and close. When you need bookings now, all you have to do is book and close. When booking a show, sometimes people think they need to plan at least 1 month out. That's not the case at all. They're excited about booking a show now, so book it now. Karen shared with us one way to schedule more shows for the beginning of the month. A way I ensure to book the beginning of the month first is to offer only the dates I want to book first. One simple tactic at shows is to make your end of the month look completely full so your host will book earlier in the month. X out all the dates where you have another commitment. When they see your full calendar, they will usually say, "Wow, you are really busy. I will take the first Saturday before you're completely booked." On the phone, when I'm asked what dates I have open, I only give them 2 dates. I say, dates are getting booked really fast. I only have the 5th and the 12th. What will work for you? So create a sense of urgency and book and close.
Thank you, Rose. And Karen, number 2.
Don't give up. Absolutely don't give up. I never assume that someone is avoiding me when they don't return my phone call. I know how busy life gets sometimes, and for a fresh lead, I will call maybe weekly for a few weeks, and then I'll back off maybe to a couple of weeks, and then maybe once a month, and then once a season. I've followed up with several leads for as many as up to 18 months. And when they do have their show, they make it a good one, usually $1,000 show or pretty close to. Sometimes, if I feel like it's been a long time, I may leave a message and say, "Hi, Amy. I've left several messages with you, but I haven't heard back. I really hope that this doesn't mean something bad has happened, but just that you've been very busy. I never want to be a nuisance to you, so I'm going to put you on my new catalog list. That way, you can always know when the new products come out. Then, when the right time for you to have a show comes around, you will know how to reach me. So don't give up."
Absolutely, don't give up. Thanks, Karen. And Rose, number 1.
Claim your number. Here's how to claim your number. How many shows do you need or want each month? Make it a goal. Write it on the side margin of each month in your calendar. Tell your family about your monthly goal. Have them be your cheerleaders when you book a show. It feels great to get the high fives and the wahoos. I follow the same rule when I set my monthly sales and recruiting goals. By writing down your goals and seeing them every time you open up your calendar, you will be more motivated to reach them. The reward will be in your commission check, but the real reward is the feeling of accomplishment. So claim your number.
All right, did you like those top 10 tips? Thank you, Rose, and thank you, Karen, for sharing your ideas. And these are true. These are things that work for these top sellers. You saw them on stage as top sellers, and they will work for you too. So one more round of applause.